Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on the XJ project. We are going to be kind of messing with our box rockers. These have been super popular. Everybody's beating the hell out of them. They're holding up great. Few people have been asking to get an extension on these. So we've got a tube extension kit that we're going to be welding onto these today. This is half a kit in front of us right here. We already have the other side tacked on, ready to go. Very basic kit, but this is going to help keep rocks and trees off of the body panels. It's going to give you a point to use your high lift jacks on. Really solid spot. You got a short girlfriend or you're a short guy yourself, help boost up into that lifted XJ. But very simple, but we're going to show you how to do it. So let's get into it. So just want to go over a few things before we get to the tacking stage. So this is 1.5 inch, 3/16 DOM tubing. It's cut in half for shipping purposes. A lot more expensive for you guys, for us, for everybody. We ship them fully assembled like that. But also, if you have your own tube sliders already in your project and you just want to add this, you've got the adjustability with the splitter right here. So you can cut these tubes down, you can do so. But these are designed for this one, so you'll slam the inner steel tube all the way in on both sides. And that length right there is built for our structural rock sliders. So then you got your squash pieces there. So pretty simple. We're going to get this tacked together. We'll get our slider cleaned up where we're going to weld. We'll get it tacked on there. So if you're doing this on the XJ, again, this is designed. These are cut for the XJ. So you're going to take your splitter. It's going to slide in. Bottom out, just like that. We're doing this on a flat surface so we can roll this up. We're going to use our stiffener in the back. Make sure these are flat all the way across. That's holding up for that little bit of slack we might have in there. We're going to tack this on. And then we're going to go set it on there, make sure the ends look good, figure out where we got to clean up and put our braces, clean those up, get it on there. So as you saw on that inner sleeve, it's got a centered collar. We want that there so to gap these out so we can get a good solid weld in there and get her tacked on. So I just marked out, while we have this notch being centered, I just marked out 14 3/4 from center, which is going to be the center of our kickers here. Easy reference point. I'm going to weld as much as I possibly can on the bench. I'll get it all tacked on here first. We'll go test fit and make sure there's nothing weird looking on it. And then we'll do our majority of welding on the bench in portions to try and keep it from warping. So I'll probably weld half of each one, move around. So you might see that in the video, and that's the reason why we're not just finish welding each piece as we go. And then we'll do all of our base portions, all of our welding on the base, and around here, fully welded on the Jeep. Everything on the tubing will be done. So I'll get these tacked on here, and then we'll go test fit and mark the Jeep where we got to clean off and keep going. So we got 2 of the 3 tacked on. I want to finish weld this underneath it first so we know that's solid before we put our center brace in. But we're just going to hold this up, use our silver Sharpie, clean off our nice tractor paint. Camera guy is super happy about his tractor paint. Get that ground off, get that center welded, tacked in. We'll check it one more time, and then we'll start welding this thing solid. Good? Yep. So we're going to finish weld the butt joint here. That's why we haven't tacked this on. Once that's fully welded, we'll get that one tacked on. And then we'll start moving around, fully welding this thing. So we got this fully welded. Wanted to grind it just so it'll look better finished on the outside. We got this one measured back to center. We'll get this one tacked on. We're going to test fit one more time. And then I'll start welding this one together, and then probably jump back and forth between cleaning up spots on the structural sliders while this side cools, just so we're not overheating it. Am I looking down there, camera guy? Looking good. All right, got a little bit of gap, which is what we want to see. Get good penetration in those welds. So start cleaning these up, get this solid welded. A little better. So even though we bounced around with our welds trying to prevent any kind of bowing, we still got a little bit of an outward bow on this. So we got beefy clamp, had to hold beefy clamp in place. We're cranking this in. Use what you got, you know, check the link up here. There's a big F clamp you can get it like Harbor Freight for cheap. Otherwise, if you really had to, run a ratchet strap all the way around. Crossed our mind for a second, but we're good. It's straight. We're gonna get this one welded on, then we'll jump to the other side. All right, so we got them all welded on there completely. Both sides are good to go. Just need to clean up a couple spots with a grinder, and then we can get it painted. I'm sure camera guys are going to want to use his tried and true tractor paint, but you can use these on any kind of slider project as long as you got something solid to weld to. You can cut those tubes down. You've got that piece in the middle to structurally keep it solid. So if you need to shorten it, if you need to lengthen it, you got that ability. So this is going to help keep, you know, our doors and windows safe a little longer, depending on what kind of terrain you're in, but these are ready to go. So get them on ironrockoffroad.com, like and subscribe, drop a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next video.